offense set on first down. Running behind that left side. Got room at the 35. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
That's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass, it's Dampier using the quick game. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The give to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try the run. Tackled after picking up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive, and it came. What a beautiful touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. So the USF Bulls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They'll go to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Dropping back, it's Salter. Deep throw off his back foot.
And that is just the worst feeling as a wide receiver, because you're way downfield, you're ready for the big play, but you're just unable to connect. I'm sure he's going to be on the sideline asking for another deep shot opportunity.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And off to Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll try to do it himself. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Lobos are flying down the field. They've been running it, but now the pass. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is ready to give them a first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Perry. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. The Lobos get it past the sticks. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Salter. They're setting up the screen. Hard running there. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the Bulls brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
New Mexico, 14, South Florida, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He's now up to 52 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Lobos are rolling down the field. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quickly complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. It's Dampier. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
New Mexico, 14. South Florida, 7.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. The Lobos have a first down. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's
headed to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. An 84-yard drive there. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Waddle. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the...
Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, South Florida. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 82.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Running it to the right. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Firing to the right, complete. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap, it's Perry. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he could not get loose on the run. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. From the gun, the ground game. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Jacobs. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He leaves it with his back. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. And the Lobos look to keep this drive humming. To the ground, he's got it again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Running back searching for a hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the run, still looking. Open space at the 25. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? And off to Jones. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by a field goal over Miami. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're going to ride this running back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Second down coming up.
Wants to throw. It's Salter. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
The Bulls will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return, it's Jacobs. Slips through the line. Touchdown, New Mexico! How about the special teams coming up with a huge play? They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they've got in coverage now.
South Florida, 14.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit.
Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it up to 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
USF.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
New Mexico, 35. South Florida, 21.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Quick completion on the out. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Leaves it with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. To the air. It's Dampier. Makes the grab down the middle. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Going up top on first down. Unloads it left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Lobos will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw it again. Grab near the marker. It's Alexander. Touchdown, Lobos! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows. He's going to fire deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, USF!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do...
Oh, picked off. He was looking for running room, but they get him down at the 28, and now they are set up.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll come out throwing on first down. Complete to the right. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Trying to find his man on first down. Good timing on the quick out. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Coming after it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lets it go to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. It's good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
And the Lobos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
And the Bulls want to move quickly. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 35, he's open. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Got it behind the line. It's Eccles. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it in. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looking for a block. It's Jaycatt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. The give to the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off to Jones. Bulls his way forward. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's going to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. This offense has a second down play. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Breaks the tackle. The Bulls are stopped, but not before getting the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Bulls are threatening in the red zone. He's back to throw on second down. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
At the 14-yard line, it's third down.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Pass on the way. It's picked off.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Back to throw, it's Dampier. He looks that one in nicely. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
First down, Lobos.
And off to Jones. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
40-yard line. Second down coming up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Bulls racing to the line in a hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Oh, the ball squirts out. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And I like that this offense is continuing to try to stay balanced and hand him the football and show confidence. He put the ball on the deck last week. They still rewarded him, still giving him the football. But, man, you cannot continue to put the ball on the ground and expect to continue to get carries.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll leave it with the lone back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Hand off to Jones. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Using his feet. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jones. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by a field goal over Illinois. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll give it to Johnson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He got it.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
34.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Get it out on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking for a man, it's Dampier. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. keeping it on the ground with the running back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Turns it on in midfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Lobos get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down, Lobos.
Looking to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. He'll do it himself. They bring him down and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Plows through the defense. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. On the move at the 30. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Gets it out quickly. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give as they work on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Miami. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on first down. Hauls it in. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
That's a first down for the offense.
They keep attacking through the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the air, it's Salter. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. And now